I was gonna get the chance. I didn't know if I was gonna get the chance to make a live today with the cool stuff. Let's see here. Okay, all right. So yesterday we discussed what the heck just happened. What the heck just happened? I don't know. Anyway, so yesterday we discussed about me writing an email to. Gosh, can we get this to sort of focus a little bit on the hocus pocus here? I think that's about right. Anyway, so yesterday I wrote a nice email to Horizon Hobby or Hobby Zone on eBay to see what could be done about the battery that came in FUBAR, DOA, as in dead on arrival and stuff. And this was their response, which is a beautiful response. I would expect nothing less from Horizon Hobby. And again, as I said before, in the past, even though I received the Aero Scout minis that I did not like, there was a lot of controversy over that stuff and stuff like that. But again, I was never in the slightest able to knock them down on their customer service because they were always on top of stuff. And let's face it, if you lose your own plane because you get it out of control and it ends up on solar panels and then you never to be seen again, there's not a whole lot that the company can do for you. You know, like, there's not a whole lot that they can do for you. That's really my fault. And anyway, so that is what it is. But here, I'm going to read this to you guys because it is important for you guys to know. Should this happen to you guys, you can contact them. And literally, not even a day later, super fast, I get this response in the email where it says, "Dear Horizon Hobby eBay customer, thank you for contacting Horizon Hobby eBay. I have issued a replacement battery on this issue. It will ship tomorrow and you should see it in the next few days. Please let us know if you have any other questions. We appreciate your business. Best regards. Blasey, blasey, blasey." Fantastic. Anyway, so then it goes. As you can see there, that is how I prove to you guys that the customer support is fantastic on Horizon Hobby. Again, I will do a follow-up video because I always do those to then show you the battery when it comes and all that stuff. And then we will test out the battery and see if it runs. And I hope that it does because that would be cool because I'd really want to see how the Arma runs on one of those cool batteries. So that is something that is exciting to me. Although I've done modifications to the Aero Scout, so I don't need the Spectrum batteries to run for that anymore, but we'll get a brand new Spectrum battery and hopefully that is going to run on the other thing. So as I said, there's that. We're going to try this one more time. Yesterday we flew this. Again, I've been flying through these levels at full throttle the whole way, but we didn't always get full marks on these. I don't know why that is. Let's see if there's a way that we can get full marks. I don't know if there's something special that needs to be done in order to get full marks. I'm going to try for sure. I mean, was there a specific reason why I was not getting full marks? I was going relatively well through all these things. I was doing the best that I could. I was going really fast. Why wasn't I getting full marks? Let's see. Let's see. Did I get full marks? I don't think I got full marks, although I did 25.97 seconds. It says beat 23.50 seconds to earn perfect score. How? How though? How though? I mean, the thing does not go any faster than full throttle. So how do you get that fast through there? Is there something else that I can do to improve it? Is there something else that I can do to improve it? So we're going to try to get faster than what I was doing before. Again, I am going full throttle. There's not a whole lot more leeway in there that can be accomplished. So Did I do it this time? 24.39. Still can't get 23.450. Do I get a faster plane? Because I probably could do this faster with a faster plane, but I don't think so. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. I was cutting corners as fast as I possibly could. I was doing the absolute best that I could. Still not making it to that 23. What can be done faster than what I was doing? I don't know. But at least it tells you how, which is more than can be said for other video games. Oh, there went the wing. There went the wing. Let's begin it again. Again, as you can see here, I'm on full throttle. I cannot go any faster than full throttle, guys. So I'm trying to manage my stick moves and possibly cutting as close as I can to the side here, which again is dangerous, which is why I lost probably my left wing at that point. Let's see if that allows me to go any faster, which in turn allows me to score a 100%. We got 23.36, which gives me 100. Okay, so it is beatable, I guess. I guess. That was not easy. Let's see. This course tests your ability at flying slightly tighter curves. Okay. Level 2, let's go. Whee, I don't know. Can I beat this? Again, full score. It hasn't told me what the score needs to be in order to... Whoa, okay. Try it again. There was a... Was it Lost in Space? There's a really fun series on Netflix, Lost in Space. And there's a part where this really nice guy does his best to go through the simulator, and he goes on and on and on, and it takes a toll on him, but he just keeps going and going. That's kind of what I'm trying to do here, to see if I can beat this and get full scores. Again, I am full throttling all the way through. It tells me to do tight corners. Will I be able to pass this? No, I won't, because it says beat 31.75 seconds to get a perfect score. Wow. I mean, oh, wait, I need to go back. Because we need to get these with perfect scores. Can we get perfect scores here? This is not easy to do. Again, you see me, I'm flying 100%. I'm flying 100% full throttle, as fast as possible. So all it can tell you is if you get closer to the corners there, then you're somewhat going to be able to do a little bit better, and a little bit better is all you need in order to get faster. But again, as I said before, this is so hard to do because you've got cactus, plants in the way, you've got houses in the way. How fast can you go? How fast can you go through this very difficult course? 32.27. Still not even close to the 31. I mean, what kind of speed demon? Maybe as I said before, maybe if I had a faster plane, I could do it. It's not easy. It's not easy. I'm going to try it one more time. Again, 31, I think, is what it was asking you to do. There's no boost. There's nothing. There's no boost. There's nothing on here that can make you go faster than what you're doing. So you got to really cut it close. Cut it close. And when you cut it close, there you go. See, that was cutting it too close there. I try to cut it as close as possible, but that was too close to the sun. Icarus took the short end once more. So let's go. I'm really just going as close as I can to the ring without hitting the ring, without hitting the tree thing there, the cactus. Oh, and there it went. See, I just really don't know how am I going to do this. It is literally just a super little bit of time that you need to gain in order to do this, to get the perfect score. You see, it's just hard. It's just hard to do. You have to be an incredible pilot, not just any pilot, not just good. You have to be the best, I guess. I don't know. In order to do this, you can't lose even a millisecond of time. You got to cut it so close all the way through. And it's just so, whoa, I thought I'd done it there, but I guess maybe I went too wide now. I went too wide and maybe that still didn't get it. Let's see. 32.40. I can't get that 31. It is just so difficult. How do they do it? Let's try it one more time. Anyway, so a lot of things are going on in the world. There's Carvana going down in the dust. There is Twitter doing strange things. As usual. All the roads lead back to Twitter. But the thing that I'm concerned about is not so much whether Elon Musk is losing his mind. I'm not worried about that too much. He doesn't seem to be like doing anything extreme or out of the ordinary. At least he stopped doing things that were extremely extreme. He's calmed down a little bit. But the question that I have is, what is he doing? And if the Twitter X-Files are not really that interesting and working out for him, what is he doing? Because in the end, if you do have Twitter and you do have leverage and stuff like that, of course, you're not going to, just like when you go to war, you don't tell your enemies all the stuff, right? You keep some stuff locked away, secret, so that you don't, you got to be able to blindside the things, your enemies and stuff, in order to get the things that you want. You can't just have everything out in the open. Otherwise, you've got no cards. You've got no cards to work with. That was still not fast enough to get full marks. I was very close though. Let's try it one more time. So the question is, hopefully he has something else that is more valuable in there in Twitter that he can use to create the leverage that he needs in order to possibly cut regulation. That's the only thing that I can think of. If you are planning to do things like e-hang, and we know that Elon Musk has some flying cars already in the works. We know that the FAA regulations are getting worse and worse and worse. And we know that he wants to get into that market there with e-hang and beat the other companies that are doing stuff like that. Oh, gosh. What the heck? That still wasn't fast enough for it. Yeah, this is tough, guys. I was close there earlier. The fastest that I was able to do is 31.97. It wants me to go under that. It's just difficult. So the only thing that I can think of at this point is Elon Musk is trying to use Twitter to create a way of leverage to cut regulation so that he can have flying cars and bring flying cars onto the U.S. market and make it so that people don't have to get a special, pilot's license, something as complicated as what we're seeing that people are having to do to fly drones. Because, you want to have as many people, it's much easier to get a license to drive than it is to get a pilot license for a drone. So if you can't get most people to get a pilot's driver's license, then you can't get people into flying cars, which is a really loser kind of business model if you're planning to sell millions and millions of cars that fly, just like they had told us there would be in Back to the Future, right? So he obviously needs this Twitter and to be used in order to create ways to cut regulation, to get these flying cars onto the market, and to make it so that people, average people, not super intelligent intellectuals, be able to fly them. Or at the very least, he needs to make all these flying cars autopiloted so that people don't need any license at all in order to fly them, which is something that EHang is pioneering. And again, he's pioneering in Asia and in Dubai, and who knows if it'll ever show up in America because of our regulations. So that is why I'm hoping. I'm not one of those Elon stans or anything, but I am a technologist. Oh God, we're gonna have to do this again. I am a technologist, a lover of technology and futurism and stuff, and I would really like to someday in the near future, to have one of these cool cars and for it to be available at a relatively decent and reasonable price to someday fly around instead of having to drive around in a car. That would be cool. But again, all of this kind of cool innovation is not possible due to the excessive regulation that is happening in the modern era. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. And as Americans, we become more and more like Europe, we can kiss all of that goodbye. So if you were hoping for those flying cars, under the current leadership, you will never see flying cars. Let's just put it that way. You will never see flying cars. Even though flying cars are going to be fully electric powered and all that good stuff. So theoretically, they're very environmentally friendly and all that stuff. The regulation that they put in place, thanks to the FAA and all that ridiculous kerfuffle that happened, is going to delay. And so we will not have cool things. Although Dubai will, although Asia will, way before us. So if you're wondering why I want Elon Musk to succeed with his Twitter and all that stuff, it's for that reason right there. It's not because, I'm one of those stands going re. It's not because of that. It's just, I love technology. I wish that we'd had flying cars like 10 years ago already. They said by the year 2000 we would have flying cars. Now we know why we can't have them. And the way that things are going with the regulations, it's going to be even further down the road. Or maybe only the elites, the super intelligent people who can pass those incredible tests will be able to fly them. If they do end up on the market, only the rich people for the very longest time will be able to fly them because nobody else can afford them. And so it's going to be all about that stuff. All about that stuff, just like all the cool stuff always is, right? It's only about the elites getting cool stuff and all the good stuff, all the fun stuff. It's not going to be around as soon as we'd like it. Maybe our children 50, 60 years down the line, maybe it's going to be our grandchildren at this point who may be able to do it, or maybe the whole idea of flying cars is never going to happen. Why? Well, it's going to be the bickering champs of glory, as it always is, right? The buzz killing champs of glory are going to ruin it all. So anyway, that is why. And then also the other thing that, as I said, not necessarily a Mark Zuckerberg fan or anything. Again, it's hard to know how much is true about the things they say about these people that are out there, unless you know them in person, unless you know who they really are. It's just like hearsay, right? Hearsay. Are they good people? Are they bad people? Who knows? But I want to see the metaverse succeed. Why? Because it'd be cool. It'd be cool if there was a way for people to be, for instance, for the hiring process, to be better, more equitable and stuff, and all that kind of stuff. And I think VR is one way to make it easier for people to be hired more equitably based on their skills rather than what they look like. So that's where I'm coming from, and I think that VR could be something that works. So it'd be nice to see a more metaverse world going forward, especially because I like technology and I like simulators and stuff like that. And again, as I said before, how much fun would it be to do this for you guys also inside VR, not just outside of VR like we're doing here. This is fun. I love it. But I'd also like to be able to be fully immersed within there. It's not easy to do. I don't know how to do it. The algorithm of death does not want to send this information to someone else who does know how to do it so that we could get it rolling. I don't know a single gamer out there who knows how to get Real Flight 9.5S or Real Flight Evolution to work with VR. I don't know a single person out there. I don't care if it's a boy, if it's a girl, if it's a non-binary. It'd be nice if somebody out there who knows how to do it would reach out and teach me how to do it. It's cool. It's fine if somebody else comes out and saves me. I'm not that kind of guy who has to be the one saving everybody else. I'm not that kind of alpha. It's okay if somebody comes out and saves me. But yeah, the algorithm is not going to help me in any way or form. In fact, it stops me from communicating with other people. It has been doing that from the beginning of time. It did that when I had my very first YouTube channel, and it's doing it still today. Believe it or not, many, many years later, it's still doing the same stuff. So, yeah, it's very interesting. Very interesting how social media works. So anyway, so that's where I'm coming from. Again, it's not necessarily that I am a Mark Zuckerberg fan. It is not that I am necessarily a Elon Musk fan. It is just that I want certain things to work because they're just cool. And if they did work, I think that the world will be better. Again, I could be wrong about all that. Oh, God, look at that. 31.92. It is just literally just a few... for those intelligent people who can do it really fast, do 92 minus 75. And you get the amount that I need in order to beat this thing. And I just can't get it. I keep trying and trying and trying, and it's just really hard to do. It really takes some expertise to be able to cut lines so well that you can beat it and get a perfect score here and not waste any time at all whatsoever. Not easy to do. You're really cutting it close with this tree thing there and then going over these houses like this. You really, really look at this. It is incredibly tight. And did I make it? 31.75. Gosh darn it. That was so difficult to do. So now that we have completed, wait, go back. We've completed these two with a perfect score. Now we have to complete the next one with a perfect score. And again, like guys, the problem is those were rather short races, right? The longer the race, the more these things add up. So you've got to be even better because you got to go and get perfect scores on all of these. And there are so many. There's so many of these that the points in favor of you losing just add up and they add up and they add up and they add up, which makes it really, really hard. You have to do all there. Just ruined it right there. You have to do all of those and be consistent throughout the whole thing. Super fast speeds. There, you already ruined it there. Just goes to show how hard this is. The more of these loops there are, the more of these rings there... Dang it. The more of these rings there are, the harder it is to win. And so, again, because the math keeps adding up, not only is it hard to accomplish, but then you have to keep doing it over and over and over and over again, and you have more distance to cover. So your skill level needs to be really incredibly precise. You have to be tuned in 100%, which we all know is super hard to do. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, another one here. Another one here. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Come on. No. Ah. There was a chance that I was going to beat this and that we were doing this. Probably, until I ruined it right there, that was probably my best run, possibly my fastest that I've ever done this, ever. And I was doing really tight turns, so I thought for sure, if I beat it, it's going to be good this time. Maybe this is the time. Maybe this is the time. So, and again, as I said before, it is so easy to fail at this because again, there's so many of these little rings of death, and that makes it fun and challenging and all that stuff. But at the same time, since you are full throttling through the whole thing, it makes you understand how difficult this whole thing is. At least, hopefully, I put it down in layman's terms, in simplified language enough that everybody gets it. Let's see. Can I beat this? I really want to beat this. I really do. I want to get full score. I want to get full score. And again, I'm racing myself. I'm just racing myself. I'm not trying to be better than anyone else. I just want to be a little bit better than I was before so that I can beat this. Can I do a little bit better than I did before? And can I finally pass this level? Oh, there it is. Anyway, probably not. Hey, I'm going to have to just go with, press the button. I'm just going to have to go with, whoa, okay, exit it out. Let's choose a different challenge. I'm going to have to go with that. That's good enough for me for today. I've tried a lot. Let's try this. As you can see, there's a few of these levels that I was able to pass with flying colors, some better than, oh, this is great. Look, we just unlocked Ring Race 2. Let's try it. Let's try it. You see, all of this has not been unlocked. Let's try it out. Exciting. Let's try it out. So I tell you guys, I love this game. This game is awesome. Not necessarily game. This simulator is great. Also because, as I said before, because you have this cool remote and everything that you learn here can then be applied in the real world with the real planes and stuff. So it's not like those shoot 'em up games. It's not like those shoot 'em up games like Unreal Tournament or what's the other one? Call of Duty. You just go around killing a bunch of people. That's not really something that you're going to do in real life, hopefully. And if you are, then hopefully, people won't give you the chance to learn how to do all that stuff. But anyway, I'm glad that there are games or simulators like this. That there are simulators like this. Whoa. Okay, I'm not gonna try to get perfect score on this. I'm just gonna try to beat it. So let's not get ahead of ourselves trying to get perfect scores out of the box here. This already looks pretty difficult as it is. There's some very, very tight turns. So instead of trying to just gun through it, I'm going to slow it down actually even more. I'm not going to full throttle through this. We just want to beat the level and see how we can do this. This is obviously asking you to have an even higher level of skill in order to get this. So we're not going to full throttle. We are just going to, whoa, can we even get through there? And I guess now that I've slowed down, I could, but I don't know if I can make it through all these. These are rather challenging to get through. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's not going to be a smooth flight. Not going to lie, guys. It's not going to be a smooth flight. Oh, come on. I was getting somewhere. I was getting somewhere. I told you guys I could instantly tell that this was a whole new ball game, whole new level of skill required to get through this compared to the other ones. The other ones, full throttle, gun all the way through, no problem. This is something else. This is something else. It's definitely a whole new level of skill required in order to get through this, and so I can't gun it. I have to do the best that I can here, and I can barely get through all this. And again, as I said before earlier, I was too low on this one, and boy, that I screw up there. Well, made it. Okay, come on. Oh, this is bad. There's a sign in the middle there. We made it. Okay, good. What? Okay, I did this in 54.91 seconds. You need to beat 45. Okay, good luck with that. Maybe give me a faster plane, but even if I had a faster plane, I don't think that I'd make it because it's so hard to get through there. So, whoa. Even if I was to channel my Mr. Camps, you know, like my Mr. Camps, or my Mr. Steele, or my Joshua Bardwell, I would still fail at it miserably because I just don't have the skills to be able to get in there like you would need. Oh boy. Okay. Come on. Whoa, where am I supposed to go? Is this it? Is this it? I don't know if I went the right way, the wrong way. I'm lost. It's telling me to go. Where was I supposed? Are you kidding me? I don't know. This happens to me all the time. I get lost. Where am I supposed? Okay, let's start again. That was confusing, my friends. My friendly friends. That was extremely confusing. The only thing that was going on there is I just didn't know where I was supposed to go. So even if I slow it down and try to figure out where I was supposed to go. Okay, so that's turning on. So long as those gates keep flashing and turning on, I kind of know where I'm going. But earlier, I couldn't find the one that was flashing. So then where do I go? Right? Where's the next? Is it this one? No, that stopped flashing there. So there's the problem. I get over there and I don't know where else am I supposed to go at that point. Where am I supposed to go? Everything is fine until that point. Then there's that bifurcation situation there. Like, do I fork that way? Do I fork that way? And so long as I fork the right way, which is pretty hard to do, then you're fine. But I'm not figuring out where the fork is. Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I go straight? Ah, dang it. Destroyed the plane. There's no point at that point because you can't make it further. You can't make it further there. So let's see. I'm going to try it a few more times, and if not, that'll be the end of the live stream. We've accomplished a lot today, I feel. I feel like we've accomplished a lot. I feel like we've accomplished a lot today, which is cool. I like it when we accomplish a lot rather than we accomplish nothing. We accomplish something about a woman. Whoa. Okay, where the? Oh, there it is. Okay, so but how the? Okay, never mind. Failed miserably. So it is somewhere on the left, I think, but it is way off to the left somewhere. So how do I get there is the question. And how does it expect you to just do it in one swoop, or do you have to like just get all the way out? Which means if you have to get all the way out, then that means I will never be able to beat the record on this level. Simply because I don't know, I just don't have the skills. I might never have the skills to do it, but this is unbelievable. Unbelievably difficult. Okay, so it wants me to go there. Are you? There's no way I could. That's impossible. There's no way I could make that turn there. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Now what? That one over there. Okay. Whoa, buddy. Okay, so I had to. We know where to go now. The question is, can we go there? Ay, can we make it through there? And the first answer is the cactus being there doesn't make it a whole lot easy. It doesn't make it easy at all. Just really makes it more difficult because there's a cactus right in there. Oh, come on. I destroyed the plane on the easy bit. Okay. Let's slow it down. Let's not get ahead of ourselves and all that stuff. Should be able to do this nice and slow. Nice and slow. Nice and slow and relaxed. And come on. This gets you used to being able to go and do the slightly more complicated stuff. I went too high. I gotta just try to get it in the right way. So far, fine. It wants us to go in there. See, that's impossible. Well, not impossible, but just not way beyond what I'm able to do. So I'm gonna go all the way out here, which is gonna screw with our time. But that's okay, so long as we can still make it through here. So through here, through there, above the cactus, and through. Missed that one. Plane is done. Okay, one very last time, since we're getting somewhere now. At the very least, we know where to go, so that gives us some hope that we may be able to beat this. Whoa. Okay. Really tight turns are required in order to... See, that's what I was telling you guys. The level of skill required for this compared to the other one is just at a completely different level. Wait, where am I supposed to go? In here? Oops. So yeah, there's a huge jump. There's a huge jump between one and the other. They kind of expect you to be able to be like fantastical. Seems really, really good at the previous ring race before they allow you to get to this one. And when you do this one, then you really got to know what you're doing, which clearly isn't the case here. So, all right, let's get through here. And one more, and one more, and one more, and one more. And then through here, and then this is that one that we got to get into. We made it. Oh, gosh. No, no, no. Live, survive. Ah. I thought I really had it that time. I was hopeful. But then the angle was so off there. That I couldn't make it through the other one. And it was a complete miracle that I was able to make that left turn. This can't even go through this bit now. So very, very last try. It's like that 5 more minutes. Come on. You've got to really anticipate that turn, which is impossible for me, which is why I keep failing at it over and 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 over. Oh, boy, slow it down. Got to make it through and immediately through there. Okay, that's the one. I know that's the one. So we're going to go all the way around this water tower over there and come back through here. Just so we can make it through this one. Again, I was only able to do it once, and I was able to anticipate that craziness. Gosh, no. You see, then they did that to me again. It's like, how are you supposed to get in there? Again, not very easily, and I missed it again. So is there a way back through there? Yes, there is. We're going to try to get it. And shabam, we made it. But then from there, it wants us to go where now? Too late. Okay, so that is that, my friends. We'll do a cancel. Cancel? No. Do click. Okay, let's go to something else. And we're going to call it quits. Anyway, we were able to beat the first level, no problem. Second, geez, Louise. It is so difficult. Blah, 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 blah. So theoretically, we should be able to pass this one pretty fast, right? And the idea with this was, can I at least get the first one to be a gold? And the reason why I can't is I don't know. It's hard to full throttle on this one and get it through the ring. Get it through that ring. Dang giddy doo da dun dun da doo da. Why is it so slow right now? Why is it so slow right now? Anyway, so hopefully we'll be able to do more PlayStation stuff and also Revolt. I want to be able to go do more Revolt videos. Because I want to beat all the different levels. Whoa. Okay. Lost it. So that's the problem I was talking about, is you have to be really, really fast. And even if you are at your fastest, are you making it through the hole? No, you're not. So it's like the S bang that you're supposed to do in order to win this, but it's so hard to do. You go at full speed all the way down, all the way down. Is that enough to get full score? No, because they want you to get 3.79 seconds, and I'm at like closer to 5. So there's the problem right there. I cannot even get like one of these on full score. Why? Because as I said before, you have to pitch all the way down and go as fast as you can. Full throttle, pitch all the way down in order to just even get that kind of score. And it's really hard to control at that point. So you're going like this, and then you're going like this. And did I make it this time? No, still 5. You see, 5. So, yeah, good luck with that. You got to make it to 3.79, and I'm at 5. It's just not going to happen. I'm full throttle again. Let's see what happens. Full throttle. Oh. You got to do that full throttle and really get it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, and I went over. So although I was close because I was full throttle, was that good enough? I got 555. You need 4.96, so that's still not even close. Not even close. Yeah. That is what you're up against. So I don't really know how. Whoa. I don't really know how you would beat that because, as I said before, pressing the cancel. Okay, so pressing the cancel. Pressing this. Okay. Okay, pressing all the buttons wrong. Did I press all the buttons wrong enough times? Okay, on this one you need to, let's try it again. Very last time, we're gonna go full throttle. I'm already putting it on full throttle. Full throttle, full throttle, full throttle. Come on, man. 4:45. Nope, it's still not under 3. Still not under 3. Let's try it again. Again, full throttle. You can see it here already. It's on full throttle. Begin. you begin and you pitch down. Because if you don't pitch down, you're not going to make it through the hole. And 4.29. Not even close. I just really don't know. How much down do you need to push in order to beat this? Because you can't just, you know, if you push 2 down, you're going to be in trouble. 431. Can I get it under 4? You know, if I can get it under 4, that's already an achievement. Full throttled, and can I get it under 4? With the shebang. 4:30:34. No, I don't know how they do it. It just takes people to get to the next level in order to do this. Even full throttled, I can't. So anyway, so that is something that you'll see. This is why you see my level is like this. It's just because I can't go fast enough through the course in order to do that thing. So the other thing that we learned is that blah, 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 blah. You see some of these where I beat stuff. Oh, no, this is the wrong one to look at. This one here, you see these gold stars. The gold stars means that you've beaten this to the top level the fastest as you possibly can. And we did well on these two and on that one. And so we need to be able to achieve all the way through that one to get the 100% progress. So I was always wondering, how do you get 100% progress? It is by getting gold stars everywhere across there. So now we know new things. So with that, I'm going to thank Horizon Hobby as always for providing this really cool thing to us to showcase, which is Real Flight Evolution. And here is the Horizon Hobby thingy-majig. Again, I have registered all of my products, so at some point, I believe I will be receiving free cool brand swag. In the meantime, I showed you in the beginning of this video that I contacted product support on eBay, and they are sending me a brand new battery that should arrive in the next few days. When it does, I will show you guys on the channel so that we will continue to be able to promote and show how well Horizon Hobby does. And with that, I'm going to thank all the beautiful channels in the back that always help out so much and inspire this channel. I'm going to tell you to be squirrely. If you want to have the amazing pancakes, you can go use this QR code to do that. Be ballsy and as stony as OC Rocks USA. And then I'm going to thank the usual suspects such as Shongmei, Excellent, D Domisol, Color Farm, and Ani Doll is also on its way thanks to DHL. Don't know if it's coming from that cool place called Hong Kong or Shenzhen or whatever it's coming from, but it's coming. And when it does, I'll let you know and show you the cool things that it can do. But until then, the network has forced off, and I'm telling you, the rain is not in our friends. So I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and take care.